Hey, what it do? Top two. It's your host with the most, Jamal, man. I'm back again. Another episode right here, right now, bro. I'm back. Had me another break for a week, but now I'm back. I'm going 5 weeks straight. I'm gonna hold myself to it. So, I've been consistent with the podcast. Like I said, I just want to thank y'all for tuning in every week, watching my clips on Instagram, TikTok, watching full episodes, wherever you find it, man. I just really appreciate the love, the support I've been getting. Um, but yeah, man, I'm back. You see, your boy got his bummy team on, but you know what I'm saying. I'm always rocking my boys, even though Jerry be stressing me out. But yeah, man, I'm back again another episode. Let's get right into it, man. So I missed last week, y'all. It's week 11. Well, just week 11 just passed for the NFL season. Um, I gotta start my takeaways. Um, First things first, the Bills and the Bucks have offenses that can carry their defenses. That game was that game last week kind of said a lot for both of those teams. I felt like the Bucks really can be a problem if they get to the playoffs. But the Bills' the defense been looking a little shaky. So, um, but yeah, both offenses are so good. The Bucks don't have Mike Evans, but they don't really need him because Baker been balling. Um, Josh Allen. Got Cook and them boys, Khalil Shakir, Keon Coleman. The Bills do their thing. So, but the offense is so good they're gonna have to carry their defenses. Which could be the downfall for both of those teams. Um, but yeah, next, Old Knicks looked really good last week. They played the Chiefs. The Chiefs it was a must-win game for the Chiefs. But Bo Nix really just showed he can play against good defenses and look good. I questioned it when they played Philly, even though that game was different. But yeah, he showed up last week, showed he can play against one of the better defensive teams in the league. Um, and I'm happy to say they got something going on in Denver that's real good. So um, next, the Pittsburgh Steelers are very much going to win their division. Nothing more to really argue about that. But yeah, their defense is real. Um, Mike Tomlin really just needs somebody to throw the ball. It don't really matter who, but um, yeah, their defense is alive. It's real. It's cold in Pittsburgh, but yeah, their defense is real. Um, yeah, I gotta give a shout out to Mike Tomlin, though. Big 757. 2 up, 2 down, rest of the world. You feel me? Anyways, back on topic. Herbert stuck it up last week. Really, I be feeling like Justin Herbert is so much better than what he is, and it's kind of disappointing to me, like watching him play sometimes. But I just love the way that man could throw the football. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. He stuck it up last week. Um, yeah, on to the next one because I can't, bro. Um, the Bears are a problem. I saw this one thing on TikTok. He said, yeah, the Bears get the Pope is a Bears fan, so all of a sudden they start winning. I said, well, the guy just on their side. Like, what can you say? No, I'm just joking. But the Bears been looking good. They're a problem. Um, I Another team that's going to be a problem for one of these top NFC teams if they can hold it together and show that they really about that. So we'll see. Come playoff time, it's getting close. Um, yeah. So I ain't really watched the Titans and Texans, but from what I seen, Cam Ward is progressively getting better week by week. And if you're a Titans fan, I know there's something you really want to see. Um, yeah, they just gotta keep building around him. Honestly, like he's getting better, but you gotta give him something else to work with. He's got vets. He's got all he need, but y'all need to figure out what y'all want to do. How y'all gonna build a team around him? This is your future right here. So yeah, he's definitely getting better week by week. The Packers have been disappointing. It's my next one. They've been very disappointing to me, at least. Um, like a couple weeks ago, they had no business losing to Carolina. They losing to teams who they should be beating. Like they tied with us of all teams. Like at that time, y'all was supposed to beat the snot out of us, for real, for real. But yeah, the Packers can really be better, and that's just that, bro. Like I'm really trying to find the right collection of words to say, but like some things just don't need to be over explained, bro. And yeah, the Packers could be better. Um, Rams and Seahawks. Seattle's a problem. I've been telling y'all, but the Rams can fold if they barely beat Seattle, and it ain't like Seattle no scrubs. It's just like I've been saying, it's certain teams that you know can give these better teams problems. Seattle's definitely one of those teams, and the Rams damn near choked. So the Rams can fold, the Eagles can fold, the Colts can fold. Like all of these teams, like I think this is some of the best football we've seen in a long time from everybody, and these better teams who we think are superior to these teams that are just average, but we know they're decent enough to put up a fight. I think is at an all-time high. Like the Niners is looking good. The Bears. My Cowboys suck, but like if we can find a way to get it together, I mean, we can give somebody a scare. But I ain't delusional. I ain't saying we're going to the Super Bowl. I told y'all about that. But yeah, a lot of football is at all time high, if you ask me. And I'm loving being able to watch it again. Like it's a gift to be able to watch what we were experiencing. But yeah, good teams can fold, and the Rams definitely showed that. Seahawks can beat are one of those better average teams, and they're not average. They're not scrubs at all. The Seahawks are real. So, yeah. Finally, though. Finally, I finally get to say something. Shador played. They put Shador in the game last week. He played again this week. He needs more reps. I feel like there's so many people out there that want him to really lose and really look like garbage. But the Cleveland fans, they want Shador behind, like under center, bro. I just think he needs more reps. The more reps he get, the more develop, like the more he can develop. But Shador is better than Dylan Gabriel. Like we've seen, like we've seen Dylan Gabriel play. I mean, it's a battle. Like I ain't saying Shador is extremely better, but like, yeah, if I'm like, if I got to pick between Shador or Dylan Gabriel, I'm going Shador every trip. I feel like he needs more reps because the more reps he get, the better he'll be. And and you can say that for a lot of young quarterbacks too. Like the quarterbacks who played, like it's pretty much the same in all sports. The young people that play and are consistently playing, getting their reps in, turn out to be better in the long run. It's same in basketball, football. It don't matter. So I just think Shador needs more reps. I love the fact that he's playing. I love that the Browns came to their senses and decided to put him in the game. But yeah, like y'all, it's gonna be a rough ride. But like y'all got to stop acting like Shador is freaking Tom Brady or something. Like come on, y'all, give that man some grace. He's a rookie. You can't expect him to be the greatest quarterback ever. Like we can't expect him to be that right now. So y'all give that man some grace. Let him fail. Let him learn. Let him understand how different the game is. There's no need to hate. That man. Shador Sanders is one of the best college football quarterbacks in college football. Just last year. What? Like, give that man some grace. Give that man some grace. Yeah, man. That's all the takes I got though. Y'all know I gotta go right into the top five. Top five this week was different, but I got a couple of same teams in there. Some of these teams I feel like can't fold, but these are the top five teams I got right now in the league. At one, all these in order, man. At one, I got the Eagles. The Eagles just be good teams. It don't matter how. We don't feel like it's a matter of time before they fold because of how they win. But I mean, let's think about it in the long run. If you're winning games like that, and the game just happens to be close, and the other team ain't been in those situations, you ain't been in those situations, you ain't gonna know how to handle it. Yeah, these pros, but it don't matter. Like you ain't been in those situations, and it's some things in sports are just consistent. You ain't been in those situations, you ain't gonna understand. So Philly's at one. I really wanted to put the Rams at two, but I got Indy at three. Daniel Jones. I think we all kind of. I've been scared of Daniel Jones leading this team. He showed he can do it, but can you do it in the playoffs? Can you at least get a playoff win? You gonna get your team to buy something? We'll see. The Rams is three. The Seahawks is four, and the Broncos are five. Yep. That's all I got for the NFL this week, though, y'all. We're gonna go right into it. NBA, man, about 6-7 weeks in, and a lot's happening. A lot of stuff is happening. The Mavs fired Nico, and how do I really feel about that? Is y'all should have let him really build the team. Like, if he's risky enough to trade Luka for Anthony Davis and somehow the Mavs get the number one pick, let that man try to build a team. And if it don't work, then you fire him. But why are you firing him now? He ain't had no experience. Okay, whatever. We made a risky move. And let's be honest, if the Mavs are healthy, he got a lot more to work with Kyrie and Anthony Davis than he did with Luka and Kyrie. Even though they made the finals, like the Mavs are fine in all these areas. It's like, excuse me, it's like they could have did something, but we'll never know what Nico would have done because they let him go. So I would have loved to see like how that would have turned out. Do I think him trading Luka was crazy? Absolutely. But if you weren't gonna let him have his time, like injuries and stuff was gonna add up regardless. Like Kyrie stay hurt, Anthony Davis stay hurt. But if you're not gonna let him really try to build the team, you should have fired him before you traded Luka. Like what more really needs to be said? But y'all should let that man build the team. If I'm the Mavs. What else has happened? Bron's came back. Yes, Bron has came back, y'all. And Bron came back, dropped triple double in his first game. Y'all really need to stop being delusional. That man's the greatest player to ever pick up a ball. Stephen A, you need to shut up because he ain't stat pad nothing. He don't got nothing to prove to you. He don't got nothing to prove to nobody else. He's the all-time leading scorer. He's going to have a record that nobody can touch. Like, y'all thought Kareem's record was untouchable. Bron did it. Bron's still playing. He's still probably going to play after this year. Like, y'all, like, I feel like everybody just be having stuff to say. Like, Bron hating on Bron for real. Like, what can you possibly say? Like, the stuff that y'all be saying now is so, it's so irrelevant. And it so don't matter. Because y'all can't accept the fact that somebody has gotten to Jordan's level and probably in my opinion, bro, he's past it. Jordan's the greatest scorer. He don't got 70,000 points, bro. You've never seen that in your life. You've never seen somebody drop 40,000 points in NBA history other than that man. So now y'all acting like, oh, is he gonna mess the Lakers' chemistry up? I hadn't even questioned that myself. Just being somebody who watched the game. But has Bron ever really been the reason why a team ain't won? Except 2011? Man, that man's the greatest player ever. Coming back, drop a triple double. He don't even need to drop 20 points anymore. We already was averaging 30 at age 40. What are we talking about? It's Lucas' team. Okay, cool. It's turn to be Bron's first. It's the first time in his career he's a sidekick. And he's still a great player. What are we? Y'all, he's. The Lakers were never going to have an issue with Bron coming back and playing after he was hurt. All right. Next, I want to talk about Derik Queen. I've seen it coming up. I've seen it at Maryland. And he's putting the league on notice right now. He gave Jokic 30. He just turned around and just went off on the Mavs. Like, Derik Queen for real, bro. He was working in San Antonio when Tim Duncan said, I like that Queen guy. Like, footwork immaculate. He know how to throw his weight around. He unorthodox. He undersized. Like, Derik Queen is a hell of a player, bro. Like, we've seen something close to that, but like Derik Queen, y'all. I was really trying to find a valid comparison, like who's the closest, like whose game resembles. He's like a slim Zebo who can post up with Jokic post moves, Lamar Odom dribbling, and he got a jumper. I really see a mix of all of those in one. Like, his game is kind of like, it's really reminding me of Zebo with Jokic a lot. And I'm saying Lamar Odom because he can carry the ball, like he can dribble. And it's honestly impressive to see something like that in this present day of basketball. Like, yeah, Jokic, the way Jokic plays is unorthodox. Jokic know how to throw his weight around. He know how to do it. But Derik Queen being 6'10", going to be a 7-footers, posting up, fading. I'm going to take you off the block. I'm going to hit my middies. I got the footwork so I can really get whatever I want. And you're just not going to do nothing about it. Like, y'all need to watch that man play. That man's game is beautiful. It's beautiful for the game of basketball, bro. Well, go watch Derik Queen if you haven't. Next, y'all, is the LaMelo trade rumors. I wanted to speak on that too. I seen LaMelo say his cap. I think he's still having fun in Charlotte, quite frankly, even though they're not winning. But like, if you're not having fun, then what you doing it for if you losing? Like, he still got it. That the team is his, but like, he can't help that Charlotte suck at drafting. He can't help that they suck at getting players to play around him. He can't help that. He really can't. The best thing that's happened to him is Brandon Miller. The best thing that's happened to him is Brandon Miller. I still see him having a blast playing basketball. Excuse me again. I really see him still having a blast playing in Charlotte. But if he was to want out, where should he go? I got a couple places, like maybe 2 or 3 places I feel like he need to go. and I think it'll help his game in terms of like having fun, but like being a professional and wanting to win. The first place, I originally said Orlando. I feel like if he can get to Orlando, it'll open up Paolo a little bit because LaMelo can have the ball, he can shoot. You still gonna have to have Desmond Bane, but you're gonna have to get rid of Wagner. Yeah, I still like Orlando, but I think there's another place he can go in Florida that's better for his development, and that's Miami. Orlando and Miami. Miami gonna have to give up Hero and Hero and somebody else. But it's Miami. You can get more people to come to Miami as a free agent than you can in Charlotte. And Miami has one of the greatest coaches in NBA history in Spo still. And Pat Riley not just gonna let Spo leave. They run a tight ship in Miami. I feel like that'll tighten him up. I feel like Miami can tighten a lot of players up. So if they was real enough to tighten up Bron, which is something Bron really needed, let's be real. They can do it to LaMelo. Like I feel like LaMelo in Miami, we'll see a whole different side to his game that we never really thought we was gonna see. Like we all knew, like growing up, his the way he played wasn't gonna really produce winning at the NBA level. It's because he likes Steph, but like he don't shoot like Steph, like for real. So, and I think my last choice, like my last place where I could see him, is Milwaukee. Like if Giannis had somebody fun at the point guard spot, we're a little bit taller, a little bit bigger than Dame. Don't got no problem throwing you down, pass you the ball or nothing. That'll be a valid reason for Giannis to stay in Milwaukee. And it'll give Doc Rivers something to work with a little bit more. So, yeah, Orlando, Miami, and Milwaukee. For me, if LaMelo was the move. And speaking of Miami and players we traded, I can't remember if I told y'all, but like John Morant probably needs to go to Miami too. They run a tight ship. I don't care if it's in Miami and y'all likes to party with guns. That man would get a lot of help in Miami. A lot of development, a lot of discipline. It's franchises that are trying to emulate that. So, yeah. Lastly, like this is topics to talk about. Steph Curry and the Curry brand have officially left Under Armour. So Steph is a sneaker free agent. He still has the Curry brand. That's his. He gonna own wherever he want to take it. I don't really know where I want to see him go. It's like the Curry brand was Under Armour's thing, and now Under Armour doesn't have a signature NBA athlete to really keep the brand popping. Because let's be real, Steph Curry was Under Armour. Under Armour was Steph Curry. Like, I don't know if you're Under Armour how you let that happen. I really want to know what went on behind the scenes for real. As a fan, as somebody who likes sneakers, who understands marketing, I really wonder what went on behind the scenes for Steph to walk out. So if I'm these other brands, and yet Steph can start his own real brand with Curry brand, if he wants. I would like him to try to go make amends with Nike. Like Nike has the opportunity to capitalize where they didn't at first. But honestly, I feel like Steph can go anywhere. We know he can go anywhere with the brand, but like he can pull a Jaylen Brown and just have Curry Brand by himself and find somebody to make his shoes. Like it's nothing wrong with that. And so yeah, the reason why I was saying Nike can make it right is because they already got the Jordan brand up under Nike. Like most people don't even know Jordans are Nikes. If you a sneakerhead, you already knew that. But like a lot of people don't understand the business behind that. How the Jordan brand and Nike are still separate, but Nike still makes the Jordans. They sell the Jordans. The Jordan brand is under Nike. The Nike headquarters has their own Jordan building. The Braun building. Like these athletes' brands are under these other brands. So, granted, we're towards the end of Steph's playing career. Like, I couldn't tell you when Steph gonna retire, but in terms of like sneakers, Under Armour dropped the ball, and that's just that. So, yeah, I didn't even give y'all my picks for the week. Now that I'm thinking about it in the NFL, so I'm gonna circle back at the end. I've been talking for a while. I've been kind of excited to just talk about stuff, but I'm gonna give y'all my NBA standings and top 5 for the NBA, and then I'm gonna go circle back and give y'all my picks for this week because it's Thanksgiving coming up too, so I got a lot of games to pick between, especially this Sunday and then Thanksgiving, because I ain't gonna shoot another episode until next week, like the end of the week, Saturdays probably. So yeah, my top 5 in the NBA right now. At the one spot, I got OKC, 16-1. Really nothing else to speak on about them. At the 2 spot, and I doubted them at first, but I'm here to tell you, I gotta give them their props. I got the Pistons. The Pistons have been through a lot. They done sucked for a bunch of years, but it was like I was saying earlier, the teams that had young players that played and got some experience, got their reps, in the end turned out better. Hence why the Thunder is up now. Hence why the Pistons is looking beautiful right now. Like all of these teams who've got young cores are winning. The Rockets, like all those teams. But at 2 spot, I got Detroit. 3, I'm going to Nuggets. 4, I got the Lakers. LeBron just came back, so it ain't nothing messing up too much. And then at the 5 spot, I got the Spurs. De'Aaron Fox is back. I'm just waiting on Dylan Harper for them boys. But the Spurs at the 5 spot. All right. And I'm circling back and do out my NFL picks, man. It's going into week 12. The Bills and Texans already played. The Bills sold. All right, we going Colts and Chiefs. That's gonna be a good game. I'm gonna go Kansas City though, because I feel like I've been saying about the Colts in general, they can fold. Seahawks Titans, give me Seattle. That's an easy dub for them boys. Vikings and Packers. I'm going to Packers. Jets, Ravens, give me the Ravens. Lions and Giants. Detroit needs a win. Pittsburgh and Chicago. Pittsburgh and Chicago. I'm gonna go to Bears. Pats and Bengals. Give me the Pats. Browns, Raiders. Battle of the Bums. I'm rooting for Shador, so give me Cleveland. That was just me being biased, but I'm gonna go Cleveland. Jags and Cardinals. Give me the Jags, actually. my boys and them birds. We need to shoot them out the sky again. Don't ban me, but I'm going my boys because I'm never going to get against my boys against the Eagles. Like that's dead. Saints Falcons. You know it's a rivalry game, right? Chill. I'm going to Falcons, Bucks and Rams. Give me the Rams. Um, Panthers and Niners on Monday night. I'm going Frisco. And then I'm gonna get out of Thanksgiving games. Packers and Lions on Thanksgiving. You know, as a classic Thanksgiving matchup. So I'm going the Lions. My boys, we got the Chiefs. I'm going with my boys again. Ravens and Bengals. Lamar and the boys gonna handle. And then it's a Friday game this week. You know, we're getting close to the end of the season. So, Bears and Eagles. Give me Philly. I feel like that game's gonna test the Bears for real. So give me Philly. But yeah, man, that's my picks. I meant to not forget again because I know I did that a couple times already. My notes sitting right in front of me, so yeah. Hey man, that's gonna do it for this episode. If nobody tell you they love you today, I love you. I hope everybody enjoys their Thanksgiving this week. Y'all stay warm. Y'all eat good. Y'all work out so y'all can run that food off. Yeah, just enjoy y'all time with y'all families this week, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in again. Catch y'all on the flip.